they're so calm that they transfer into you. That sort of gives me the feeling you're doing the right thing. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm Max Bergmann, and I'm the owner and I guess founder of Dromedary Body and Skin. We're located in Morangup, basically 35 minutes out of Perth, so in Western Australia. I've always done what I love, and including the camels now. I just really like farming, and I love driving the tractor. And just because I'm sight impaired doesn't mean you can't do it. There's ways around it. So our farm is about 350 hectares, and we're actually only relocated to this property just over a year ago. And I moved here with my family, my wife Ronya, and we've got 2 kids, Maya and Tim. And then we've got Leo, who came over from Germany about 2 years ago to give us a hand. We've got about 95 camels here at the moment. Should be well over 100 by the end of this breeding season. Our camels come all from the outback. We get ours towards the Nullarbor down the Trans-Access Road from station. When I was 8 years old, I was diagnosed with a vision impairment, and so later on, a couple of years later, they found it was actually called retinitis pigmentosa, or Stargardt disease. And I've got only peripheral vision left, so I think I've got about 2 or 3% rest vision at the moment. I'm just normal. Well, I've got a disability, yeah, but so what? I'll just suck it up and deal with it. I do listen to all the sounds, I guess. That's the way I do it. We put large white Corflu signs on all our fences, and I put them strategically. You know, even when I'm driving tractor, I orientate myself on these white signs. And when you're on the bigger machines and we do the cropping, you have GPS technology that actually, you could literally put a monkey there these days. To be honest, I always say it's a good time to be blind, because technology. I've done my PhD on a computer that has a screen reader. You know, the technology is just fantastic. I think the camels definitely connect to me differently to a sighted person, just the way I'm moving versus someone else that can see it. You might have, like a normal sighted person might have an overflow on information, whereas I try to really focus on the things, like the job in hand basically. I focus in that second, I focus on that animal, and I'm, because of my vision, not looking straight into the eye, intimidating the animal. I'm quite tactile, so I'm approaching them slowly. I just trust them. I think I've got that internal trust, and I'm not afraid. The importance to me to rethink the entire way of how we milk and create that mobile dairy was really to be more sustainable. We've now, with that system, to decentralize our operation, actually created the world's first mobile milking system. So the front trailer of that little mini road train, as I always call it, is actually the section where the camels come in and are physically being milked, whereas the back trailer follows along and has the milk tank and all the technology like vacuum pump and cooling system in it. And we just take that out to the camels and milk them out in the paddock. So when a cow comes in, we get it started, put the milking cups on, and then the computer will detect the milk flow automatically. And once the milk flow drops to a certain level, it'll automatically remove the suction cups from the udder. So as I'm blind, basically legally blind, it's quite hard for me to come up with plans and drawings. So when we designed that system, I actually had to imagine it almost. So I've got this vision, like I always say I'm a blind guy, but I've got a vision. So I use my peripheral to navigate. In the milking system, you know exactly 3 steps to the left, 1 step forward. And then you touch this rope, you do this. It's just getting used to it. Obviously what I don't like, if things are not in the right place, then all of a sudden I look like a blind person. If things are in the right position, it's all good. And also, from a business point of view, it's more economical, because the whole setup only cost me 1/3 of what a full setup dairy would have cost me, and it's modular. We specifically actually focus on skin and hair care products, but we also have the license for human consumption and make freeze-dried powdered milk. But the majority of our milk goes into skin products. So we're just finalizing the whole registration process of our products into the European market. I think I was similar age when I found out with my eyes, about 8 years, that I started running, and I always enjoyed it. My brother's a runner. I think I was 18 when I qualified for Athens in 2004, and I ran in the Paralympics, and then since then I competed multiple times until 2011. So I ran in Beijing and ran World Championships, and I always just loved it. It was a completely different life to what I'm doing now. You know, I don't drink alcohol or anything. I'm a milk boy, so the milk is pure white first of all, and it's not too dissimilar to cow's milk, but it doesn't hit your gut as much. So it's a little bit sweeter and has a slightly salty aftertaste, but it's a really yummy milk, and I think our family consumes about 15 to 18 liters every week. So we're our best customers.
Küsseli.